everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today is my empties for September. Basically my empties this year, I don't have like a set number goal. The last 2 years, if you guys have been here, I had like the ultimate reverse rouge challenge is what I was doing, and I finished, I think the first year I finished $1,000 worth of product, and then last year I did $2,000. And you guys know I haven't really repurchased many things, so I didn't give myself a major goal this year because I don't have that much left in my collection, to be honest, and it just wasn't feasible after 2 years of like actually completing a lot. So this year, the main objective is just to make sure that I'm spending less than I'm using up still, just to kind of keep me in check. And then I think next year, I don't know if we should do an empties challenge next year because I haven't purchased much. I don't know. Let me know if you have any empties challenges that you would like to see. But basically, I'm gonna go through what I used up. I also will tell you guys what I spent and what I bought. My only order from this month arrived today, luckily, so that's why this video is probably gonna go up a little later because it showed up as I was already setting up to film, and I was like, oh, good timing. So we have all of that. Let us just go ahead and get into this empties video. All right, so you guys know I keep all my empties in this bag that I accidentally stole from Ulta. And I'm just gonna pull them all out first and we'll go in order of how I wrote them down. I ended up finishing 7 items and I believe I purchased 8. I'm almost completely even though, if I'm honest, because a couple of things I bought is because I'm about to run out of those products. So next month they'll be in my empties. So kind of replenishing as we go and not adding too much extra, which is really, really nice. I mean, I guess technically I finished 10 things because I counted this as 1, but here are 3 items. These are sheet masks. These are the Tony Moly moisturizing and 2 brightening sheet masks. My husband actually bought these for me last month or a month and a half ago. Well, he bought them for both of us. We both like to use sheet masks, but he had a gift card and he saw these and he bought them because I was really struggling with my dry skin and he just thought it'd be nice. So we were doing these together for a little bit and we finished, I think, 1 pack. I think we got 2, so there was like 20 in total. But I finished 3 last month. I did 1 about once a week is what I was doing. It was really nice after like a nice shower at the end of the day after exfoliating my face and all of that. Love sheet masks. I try not to use them as much as I was before because obviously they're like a single use item and a little wasteful, but for the extra moisture that I needed on my skin, these really did help. And I always try to get all of the serum out of these and like put them all over. So I get all of the serum out and I put it on like my neck and my chest, and I'll put it on my hands as well. So these were really, really nice. These are about $1 each, so about $3 right here. Next item that I finished isn't very exciting. It's just some cotton rounds. These are like the basic up and up cotton rounds from Target. These retail for like $2.59. And I finished these. I use these for nail polish removal, my toner, makeup remover, and just basic cleanup sometimes too with mascara and the like. So these were just 100. Went through these quickly. I don't typically count these because typically I have a glass container that I put these in. So usually I throw away this wrapper. I remember to keep the wrapper this time until they were all gone, and that's why I have them. But I do tend to go through these relatively quickly. I probably purchase a 100 pack probably every 2 months. It takes me about 2 months to go through 100. Next item is from Which Baby Soap, which anytime I say the name Which Baby Soap, I always feel like I need to go on a tangent about how much I love the company, but you guys know at this point how much I love the company. I finished one of their lotions from last year. I actually bought this last Halloween and I saved it for forever because I wore it last Halloween and then I brought it back once it started getting 5 degrees cooler here. So this is the Little Boo body butter. It smelled so, actually I can probably still smell it. It doesn't smell as good anymore. It's been sitting here for a while. At first it smelled really, really, really nice. These tend to go bad fast. So I think, yeah, this one expired in August. Because these are pretty much all natural products, but when I first bought it, this was really, really nice. It took me a while to finish it because I was just savoring it, which is a bad thing to do with Which Baby Soaps. Lotions, they are some of my favorite lotions ever. I have another glass jar in my room right now, which is a bigger one. I just had the little small one. I think this is only 2 ounces, 4 ounces. It's the smallest one you can get. And this retails for $8. The size up from that is 13. So technically the middle size is probably the best option. And I typically whip my lotion, so they're like a nice whippy formula. It's really nice. Otherwise they're like a solid coconut oil kind of looking formula, which is still nice. I like the whipped formula, so I do that. Lotions are amazing. I would, if they had this scent again, I would purchase it. Witch Baby likes to come out with like limited edition kind of scents, so this one is not available again this year, which is a big bummer. They do Throwback Thursdays every now and again on the website, and if this comes back, I would definitely purchase it. It smelled delightful. Like marshmallows with like fall air and a little tiny bit of pumpkin. Next item that I finished, you guys would have seen if you watch my Pan That Polish series, and this is my Essie nail polish in the color Playdate. And it was just this really nice violet-y purple shade. Not much to say about it. It's an Essie nail polish. They all basically perform the same way. They're not the longest lasting. They aren't the most opaque. Usually it takes a couple coats for these to look good. But overall, this color was really pretty. It lasted well enough, and I really liked it. I finished a nail polish this year, which is always really exciting for me. These retail for about $8.99 at Target still. I don't think this actual shade is available anymore. It was really, really old. They might still have it, but it might be like a website exclusive or only at certain stores. I didn't look that deep into it, if I'm being honest, but this is a very, very old shade, so I would not be surprised if this wasn't available anymore. It's like they know when I'm filming and they have to go vroom vroom. I enjoyed this. I liked it when I first bought it, liked using it. Feels good to finish a nail polish in a year. Very, very nice. I think I finished, what is this, my second nail polish I finished this year, which is like a world record for me, or a personal record, not a world record, a personal record. Next item that I finished up is from Pretty Vulgar. This was in my year-long project pan, my rolling tin pan, and this was a eye primer, and as you can see, it is very flat in there and empty. This retailed for $22. When I looked, I don't think they make this anymore. It said it was out of stock, which I'm assuming means it's just gone, or they just really are out of stock, but I feel like I was seeing it on like eBay and Poshmark when I looked up the price of it, and I'm assuming they don't make this anymore, which is fine. I wouldn't have repurchased this if I'm being honest. It was okay. Not the best eye primer I've ever used by any means, so nothing that I don't miss it at all. And for $22, I would hope you would miss it a little bit and you would want to maybe eventually repurchase it, but that's not how I felt with this, so not sad it's gone. $22. I think I got it in a BoxyCharm though, so I didn't technically spend the money on it, but you know. And then last two items that I ended up finishing up are both from Fleur & B, which is a skincare company. They're like an all-natural skincare company out of California. The first thing that I finished from them was the eye cream. This is an anti-aging and moisturizing eye cream. I use this in the morning and in the night, and I love it. It's not too heavy. It is a little thicker than some other eye creams, but I like it. I have, again, really dry skin right now. I'm also in my 30s, so anything with anti-aging in it makes me very happy. And it's just a phenomenal eye cream. These retail for $22, so a bit pricey, but again, it is like all natural products. I'm pretty sure, I know they're cruelty-free, and I think they're also vegan, so just a really good company if you're looking for something a little bit more natural. And their packaging is just really, really nice. And then the last product that I finished is also from Fleur & B, and this is their Rosewater Toner. I mainly used it, I would use it occasionally at night as a toner, but I also really liked this to set my makeup or to refresh my face throughout the day. Because sometimes, you know, when your makeup's been sitting on, sometimes it can feel a little tight if you have dry skin. So sometimes I just spray this throughout the day to like give me a little bit more moisture. Also because it's rose water, it smelled really nice, and just overall I liked this product. It didn't feel harsh on the skin, it just felt nice. And then this little guy retails for $18, so pretty pricey for this. I feel like the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray is very, very comparable to this and like half the price. So if you're looking for something similar to this, the Mario Badescu one is also really, really nice. Do y'all remember when everyone was using that spray? People use that anymore? I really liked it. I might have to repurchase that. That is everything that I used up. So the total for how much I used up this month was $84.58. As of the year, I had used up $419.99. So putting those two together means for the year so far, I have used up $504.57, which I'm very pleased with. I mean, again, I'm not doing like a major empties challenge this year, so I'm like halfway to 1,000 without even trying. So I definitely use up more than I thought I did. I'm pretty good as far as like paying attention and not bringing in too much, I feel like, so I don't get overwhelmed very easily. And it just feels really nice that I'm still like getting through products. It's not as much makeup as it was like years previously, but I'm still getting through a lot, and it feels very nice. Very exciting. So that is everything that I used up. Let me move over into what I spent this month, which I made an order to Ulta like 5 days ago. It arrived today. Most of this stuff is replenishing, or like half of this stuff is replenishing, and the other half of this stuff is just stuff I'm interested in trying. I do plan on doing like a trying new drugstore makeup video probably later this week. I'll probably film it tomorrow and I'll go up on Friday, hopefully, because I did get a couple of new items that I've just been really curious about and I would like to try. And then a couple things that I just have in my collection that you guys haven't seen me use yet that I would like to show you guys that I've been enjoying. I spent $65.43 at Ulta and I got 8 items. So we'll go through those really quickly because a couple of these I'm like really excited about. The first thing that I bought was a sponge replacement. I've had my facial sponge for a really long time, and I really like the EcoTools like green sponge. So originally I was gonna go buy that, but then I saw this, which is brand new, and it's a bio blender by EcoTools. It's supposed to be 100% biodegradable, and it's this little purple sponge. I can't tell if it's soft yet or not. I don't want to open it until I do that video right now, but I'm very curious. So it says on the back, it's 100% certified biodegradable sponge, 100% plantable paper packaging, so the packaging can be recycled and it will biodegrade. And it says clean 1 time per week and replace every 30 days. It wasn't expensive either. I think this was only like, I think it was on sale and I think it was like $3. So not bad. I like the green one. We'll see how this one is. I'll use it in a video, but this was the first thing that I purchased. The second thing that I purchased isn't exciting. You guys have seen me repurchase this multiple times now. It's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. My last 2 micro brow pencils have just run out randomly, and I feel like the one I have now is about to. So this is a replacement, so I'm not without my brow pencil. These retail for $10, and it's a decent brow pencil, but I do go through it relatively quickly. But I didn't realize the Brow Wiz is now 20-something. I thought it was 18. But now it's like in the 20 mark, so I was like, you know what, I'll just stick with the NYX pencil for now. Next item I got is another new item, and I do need this because I am almost out of my mascara. It's like at the end of its life. So I ended up getting the e.l.f. Big Mood Mega Volume and Lifting Mascara. This is new to e.l.f. I saw someone use it on a video on Instagram and I got interested in it. But it has like an hourglass shaped brush, and I would like to try it. I haven't tried a new mascara in a while. The mascara I'm using right now is the Essence Lash Princess, the green one, and I love that one. I've repurchased it many times, but I don't buy new mascaras very often because you guys know me. I have very puny eyebrows and I have very puny eyelashes, so like nothing really impresses me, but figured why not, you know? I also repurchased my CeraVe SPF. I'm about to run out of the one I'm using currently, and that's just a staple. Another new item that I bought, I've seen a few people use this and I just was very curious. I don't really know much about this brand, but this is by PYT Beauty, and this is the One and Done setting spray. I honestly haven't owned a setting spray in so long, and I saw some people using this and talking about how much they liked it, so I wanted to try. I just wanted to try. It has all sorts of like cool ingredients in it. It has hyaluronic acid in it, aloe leaf juice, B3, rosehip extract, like all sorts of good things. I like the packaging. I like the red bottle. And again, I haven't tried anything from this brand that I'm aware of. I think it's a relatively new brand, but I was very curious. But again, this is also cruelty-free and vegan. For the most part, I'm still buying cruelty-free and vegan as much as I can. I think I've said it a few videos ago, and so in case y'all didn't know, I'm not being as harsh on myself now with the gray area stuff, because there's some stuff here that like it's certified in some ways to be cruelty free, but then it's in a gray area. It's too much for me to pay attention to. I don't have the mental capacity for it. I try my best, so that's what we've been doing. So the next 3 items, the reason I'm saying this, it'll make sense. The items in this little bubble wrap. I got 3 items from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is one of those companies that's in the gray area, and I didn't buy them for years, and the prices are so good. They're still technically cruelty-free as far as like, what is it, PETA standards, or by one standard. It has cruelty-free on the packaging, but they sell in China, but China might be changing their laws, so yeah. So I wanted to try these. So I got 2 of the Clouded Palette Marshmallow Lip Paints because they look really interesting. They remind me, I think, if I'm like thinking about it, they remind me of the NYX matte lip creams. So I'm wondering if the formula is similar because I used to love those. So I got 2 shades in this. I got Marshmallow Madness, which is this like lighter, like peachy terracotta almost, really pretty. And then I also got this deeper one, which is like a vampy wine shade. And this one is called, I'm on Cloud Wine. Yeah, I'm on Cloud Wine. But I figured this would be really good for fall. This one would be good for all the time if I like the formula. And these were only like $3.29 or $3.49, something like that. They were not expensive at all. And I typically, back in the day, really liked Wet n Wild lip products, so I wanted to try these. And then the last thing I got is also from Wet n Wild, and it's the new Tinted Hydrator. This is the Tinted Skin Veil. Has hyaluronic acid and squalene in it. I've heard really good things about this as a tinted moisturizer. I like really light stuff on my skin. I don't like full coverage personally because I just don't think I need it. I just want a little coverage, mainly on this part of my face because I do get like a pink flush to my skin really easily because I'm like really pale. And I got a little bit of splotches from like acne scarring from back in high school. Still not as bad. They've definitely lightened a lot. But I like really minimal face makeup when I can get away with it, something really light. So this really intrigued me. Again, Wet n Wild, so I know it's in that gray area, but I just heard really good things. For the most part, I don't, you know, for the most part, I'm pretty sure they're still kind of cruelty free. It's very confusing to me, very confusing. And again, it was super affordable, which means I didn't feel bad about buying it because there were some other new foundations on the market that I was interested in trying, but they're just so expensive. This I think was only $8 or $9 maybe. Not bad at all. Cheaper than Colourpop. Colourpop's prices have gone up because I wanted to try some new Colourpop stuff and then I talked myself out of it. So those are all the items that I purchased. Again, I want to put out a new video of trying new drugstore items out soon. So let me know if you're interested in that. And let me know of any new products on the market that you guys have been enjoying because I, again, am starting to realize that my collection is getting small and I'm really curious in trying new things now. I think I've gotten to a good place where I'm like curious again. I'm like, let me try some new things. New formulas have to be out by now, right? And that's where we're at. So as far as spending for the year, I spent $65.43 on these items. Previously, I had spent $309.18, so putting those together means I have spent $374.61. Did I do my math correctly? Hopefully I did my math correctly, or I said those numbers correctly. But a little under $400 for the year, which is phenomenally low for me. I typically do spend more than that, so I feel really good about that number. A lot of it is repurchases and stuff I've gotten through, so I feel good. The difference between what I've spent and what I've used up is $129.96, so a huge, like, that's a nice margin in between the two. So again, overall, I feel really, really good. But that, guys, is the entire video. That is everything I used up and everything that I bought this month, all of the items. I'm very excited to have some new products to play with. I'm very excited I got out some products, especially the nail polishes. Those are always fun to get out for me. And overall, I'm feeling really good, really positive about how this is going overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely make sure to hit the thumbs up. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. And remember, there is always magic to be found. And I hope that means I see all of you in my next video. Bye!
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic. And we can save you from